Your 40s are supposed to be your peak earning years. You're established in your career, you've built expertise, and the paychecks reflect it. But here's what nobody warns you about. Your 40s are statistically the most dangerous decade for your net worth. This is where most high earners fall into what financial advisors call the Henry trap. Henry stands for high earner, not rich yet. And if you're in your 40s making six figures or more, you might already be caught in it without even realizing it. The trap works like this. You earn more money than you ever have, so naturally your lifestyle expands to match. A nicer car, a bigger house, better restaurants, premium memberships, the kids' private schools, luxury vacations twice a year. Each individual expense seems reasonable on a six-figure salary, but collectively, they create a cage. You're spending every dollar you make, sometimes more. You look rich. Your Instagram looks rich, but your net worth, it barely moves. You're running faster and faster on the hamster wheel, and you're not getting ahead. The real danger isn't just lifestyle creep, it's the timing. Your 40s are when you should be building serious wealth. You have maybe 20 years until retirement. Compound interest hasn't fully kicked in yet on your investments. Every year you waste spending, instead of accumulating, is a year of exponential growth you'll never get back. The math is brutal. If you start serious wealth building at 45 instead of 40, you're not just losing 5 years, you're losing decades of compounding returns on those 5 years. Then there's the structural problem. As you earn more, your taxes don't go up proportionally, but your lifestyle expectations do. You start thinking in terms of your gross income instead of your net. Your brain adjusts to the lifestyle almost instantly, but your wealth accumulation stays flat. You feel rich because you're spending like you're rich, but you're not actually building the assets that make you wealthy. And this is the trap that catches so many intelligent, hardworking people in their 40s. Let's talk about what actual wealth looks like at this stage. Financial advisors and old money families have a simple benchmark, and it's becoming increasingly relevant as we approach 2026. By the time you hit your mid-40s, if you want to be on track for genuine financial stability, you should have accumulated assets worth at least 5 to 7 times your annual income, not including your primary residence. Real investments, real equity, real diversification. Most Henrys in their mid-40s have far less than that, sometimes less than 2 times their annual income. Why 2026 specifically? Because that's when significant economic shifts start to happen. Student loan forgiveness programs have uncertain futures. Social Security is facing long-term pressure. Tax policies are in flux. The older money families understand something that high earners often miss. You need to hit certain wealth thresholds before the economy shifts. 2026 isn't a magic year, but it's a realistic benchmark for when structural changes accelerate. If you haven't built a real asset base by then, you're going to be playing catch-up from a much weaker position. The escape route exists, but it requires something that most Henrys find genuinely painful. You have to deliberately hold your lifestyle constant while your income continues to grow. Every raise that comes after your basic needs and reasonable comforts are met should flow into investments, not into a better car or a nicer vacation home. Into actual assets, into index funds, real estate, businesses, or diversified portfolios. This is where the gap between high earners and wealthy people actually opens up. Consider this. If you're 40 years old, making $200,000 a year, and you've accumulated $500,000 in assets, you're a textbook Henry. But if you redirect just 1/3 of your income growth over the next 5 years into investments instead of lifestyle, you could accumulate an additional $400,000. By 45, you'd be at $900,000. By 50, with compound growth, you could be at $2 million. That's old money territory. That's generational wealth. That's the difference between working until you're 70 and actually retiring at 55. The psychological battle is real. Your peers are buying Range Rovers and vacation homes, Social media is showing you lifestyles you feel entitled to after all this hard work. Your family expects certain things from you now. But here's the truth that wealthy people understand. The Range Rover depreciates. The vacation home costs money to maintain. The lifestyle is a treadmill. Real wealth is built in the unsexy parts of your financial life. In the spreadsheets, in the automatic transfers to investment accounts, in saying no to things you can't afford. If this resonates with you, if you've recognized yourself in the Henry description, I'd encourage you to like this video. Recognizing the trap is the first step to escaping it. And you've got a narrow window right now in your 40s to make different choices. Here's what to do starting today. Calculate your true net worth. Not what you own, but what you actually own after debts. Look at your spending patterns over the last 3 months. Honestly assess how much of that is lifestyle creep. Then, make one decision. Commit to accumulating a specific asset number by 2026. Not a vague goal, a real number. If you're 45, maybe it's 1.5 million. If you're 40, maybe it's 2 million. Know your number. Then build a plan that directs your income growth toward that goal, instead of toward lifestyle expansion. It's not about deprivation, it's about intentionality. You can live well and build wealth simultaneously. You just can't do both mindlessly. Your 40s are the inflection point. Make them count. If this message helped you see your financial situation more clearly, please like the video and subscribe for more content about building real wealth, not just earning a big paycheck.